Alright, we're supposed to be getting a really bad rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be up to like 3 inches. I need to get this old truck inside the shop, that old 40s model Chevy over there, before the rain hits. I need to clean up my shop too. Alright. Okay, so me and Xander got the truck started the other day. Ran it for a second, then realized I hadn't checked the oil or anything. You probably need to check the oil. The camera. And so, when it started, we didn't realize it didn't have a spring for the carburetor on it. And it was wide open. So, get that fixed. Check the oil on it. See if there's any oil on it. Oh, she's full. One more roll. Okay. Then, you want to hop in the truck and crank it over? Yep. Let me put some gas in the carburetor. See if we can get it fired up. Let's see if we can get it fired up again. Then, hit it. Again. And she smokes. Still running. I guess it's already pulling gas from the tank. No telling how old that is. No brake fluid. If the brake fluid hit it, hopefully it ain't got an extremely bad leak. Hopefully we can at least get it inside the shop. Then hop in it and pump the brakes. Hopefully nothing's blowed out. Just had a slow leak and lost it. Literally got to drive it 32 feet. I see a bunch of bubbles. Keep pumping. Keep pumping. Keep pumping. Over here and look. Keep pumping, Xander. All the bubbles coming out of that front reservoir. Maybe get some good brakes on it for a second. Set it up. Set it around where I can see. I might make it easier. Never recorded anything before. Keep pumping them, Dan. Pump them till the cows come home. While he's doing that, see if there's any transmission fluid. Well, good. They ain't got much in it. I have to have a funnel. The goal is pull this motor out. Ready. I got an S10 frame right there. Got a 40s model Chevy. We're going to throw it together. An old rusted out 40s model Chevy. Driving down the highway rather than going to the scrapyard. Whoop, break up. We're supposed to get 1 to 1,000 inches of rain. It'll suck to be out here. Get it pulled in the garage. I missed the 8-foot bed. Pulled in the garage. Won't be so bad to work on it. Hot dog. All right, let's see if we got any brake pedal. Zero. Push that down with a finger. Come on, come on. Pump up, pump up. Do we need brakes to make it into the garage, Xander? Yeah. Well, shut the door. Ooh, who knows? Transmission may not be good. She's empty. One of us dumping it on the ground as fast as I put it in it. Shut her off the load. Come on, Axel. I got you a custom seat to ride in it. While we wait on your mom to get back for some transmission fluid for the black truck, we're going to try to squeeze this in between the 51 and the 82. Get this in the side of the shop at the car lift. Okay? Yep. So let me pull up, get chains hooked up to it, and then we should be good to go. Alright, before I smash this bed to pieces, me and Axel's gonna flip it off. Come on. Let me pick it up and flip it over. You had your tetanus shot lately? Oh, about castrated me. That's so good. Perfect. It's perfect. Woo. No bracing. No lug nut on it. Alright, break the stud. Woo. Power, power, baby. Alright, other side, come on. At least put one lug nut on it. Get it inside the shop. Maybe the wheel won't fall off again. Alright. Alright, so I think you're good. Try this again. Alright, take two. Maybe the wheel won't fall off this time. Remember, hit the 80s Chevy, not the 50s, if you hit one. Straighten up! Turn right some. Okay, let's take a little bit closer look at the 41. See how rough she is. Boy, the cab is actually in fairly good shape for being crammed in the woods for a while. Got a hole here, bottom of the door. The other door's way worse. Step. It's custom. It's got the custom fold down step. It's an option in 41. Got the weight reduction here. More weight reduction there. We walk around the front of it. Front fender is pretty beat up. All kinds of flakage and more holes, and not really attached to anything. Sharp rusted spot. Pretty good. Giant hole here. Everything's loose. This should be pretty easy to get off. Let's look. The cowl. Nothing rotted there. The roof. Just where it's missing a wiper. Has one wiper. It is pretty solid other than all the rust. It's pretty solid. Rust all down through here. This is probably the worst part of it. It's the bottom part of this door. It's pretty far gone. The back of the cap over here is good. Giant dent. Size of Kawhi Leonard's hand there. Some more weight reduction. Freshly welded in floorboard. There it is. The 41 Chevy pickup. That'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow we will get the cab off the 41, the motor and tranny out of this. I'll see you then. Okay, so I got 2 bolts right here, and they are rusted. The bottoms look worse. But then move along over here. I think I got 2 more bolts. Right here and right there. Same thing for the other side. But to find the back part, it looks like I stole somebody's home that had been living here for 10 years. So I'm gonna have to get all of this vacuumed up out of the way to see where I can pull the back part of the cab off back here. Let me grab the vacuum and get this sucked up, and then we'll continue. Well, I missed 2 bolts right there in front of the seat. Got them cut out now. Be ready to come up. Well, I did not get everything I wanted to get done Saturday on the 41. I did get the cab pulled up off the old frame out of here. Then I was really wanting to pull the motor and transmission on this. But I got a little sidetracked, and Saturday was Valentine's Day. Took the old lady out, and then never got back around to getting to this. So the plan is to get the motor and transmission pulled out today. In the meantime, this motor and transmission has to come out. I fired the old turd up and got her pulled in here. And I should have pulled the motor and transmission that day, because now the transmission has leaked everywhere in the shop floor. Yippee. Guess I'm going to start with draining the radiator, and we will go from there. Alright. Let's see if we can make it in the bucket or make a giant mess in the shop floor. Let me get a little looser. Alright. A good 20% made it in the bucket. Undo the heater hose and the top radiator hose. Transmission line pulled off. Held on with zip ties. Huh. Wonder if I've worked on this before. Radiator. Heater hose. Now the radiator hose. I want the clamp. Okay. Transmission lines. Pop off the transmission lines. And a few hard jerks. This radiator may be ready to come out. I have to take apart that fan trap. Okay, one transmission line. At the bottom. Boy, I fell at work today and my back is sore. It was funny though, for everybody else, not really me. Multitask. Well, when I get in the floor, I gotta lay in transmission fluid and antifreeze. It's pretty exciting. Got it off. Whoops. Oopsie. That's supposed to be detachable. And the radiators pick up out of here. So I'm bent back out of the way. Using that radiator in the 41. Just stand it up and down. Okay. I'll let the gas line. Get everything done. I can get done with a flathead screwdriver. Might as well get gas on the floor too. We'll have all the good smells and fluids going on here. Gas line unhooked. Hot. Tuck that through in a minute. Our steering line. Steering line are off. Take the other one off there. A heater wire. That's simple enough. Tie it here. Brake booster unhooked. This wiring. No. Distributor unhooked. Going pretty smooth. Okay. What's that step? 11/16. Yep. Bingo Ringo. Get a good position on this bad boy. And hopefully it don't round over. Let's cut it if it does. Oh no. Broke right free. Caught my elbow in the fan. That felt good. Before I forget, get this hood pulled off here. Make it. Oh, don't tell me there's nuts back there. Grab a wrench. Grab a wrench. I'm only doing this 75 steps away from my toolbox, so I can get my steps in for the day. Nope, don't fall. Pick those up in about 12 years. Whoop. No wires. Nothing attached. Oh. I have never recorded anything, so don't mind me. The camera man sucks. I put in a request for a new one. Video quality ain't good enough. Oh. I can't get this carburetor off. Get the plate put on it so I can hold the motor. Well, I ain't putting that big old fat socket behind there. unhooked. Get it unwrapped out of there. To pull the motor, you first must become the motor.
He could probably pull harder than I could push. Oh yeah, with ease. With ease.
Lay the hood down. Shut my shop door. Ain't cold out, but it ain't necessarily warm neither. Here's the giant leak I'm talking about. That would be no fun to lay in. But before we get another giant leak underneath it, let's get the motor and transmission pulled. I will start with getting the 4 bolts out of the drive shaft. Then take the carrier bearing out. Now, while I was pulling the rear drive shaft out, I noticed that this truck is straight piped with glass packs. I don't know if it's because I'm retarded or if it's because my parents come from the same holler. But a small block Chevy with glass packs up is the best sound in the world. Alright, so I'm going to do speedometer cable, shift linkage, anything else that I need to get done down here while I'm down here. Okay, shift linkage. Just got a cotter pin. Shift linkage undone. That was easy. Easy enough. Okay. God, this transmission's leaking everywhere. Let's see if I can get this without getting a pair of pliers. So, there we go. Got the speedometer cable coming undone. Not gonna be long. Gonna be ready to pull this. I'm just gonna cut the exhaust back here somewhere. Okay. Transmission lines are undone up front. I need to get the wires to the starter. Okay. The wires going to the starter. This looks like I need a very special tool to even be able to reach that. Slide down here. Starter wires. Snip, snip. Try to get them as close to the starter as I can. Snip. Snip. Okay. Hold on down here. Snip. Starter unhooked. Pedometer unhooked. Shift linkage. So I got exhaust. Cross member. Motor mounts. And probably another thing or two that I'm forgetting that you're screaming at me saying, Tyler, you're forgetting this! I'll find it whenever I go to pulling the motor. Alright. Before I go much further, and I forget, I'm going to take some of these YouTube mechanic gloves, put it over this tail shaft of this transmission so I don't leak transmission fluid everywhere. I already have. Every YouTube mechanic wears these gloves. Every video. I don't know why. I choose to be a doctor. But wrap a couple of these on here. I'm gonna zip tie it. Maybe hold them on. Zip tie. Luckily, I got 2 zip ties because my 1 zip tie is a little too short. Alright. Got zip tie it. And hopefully, this prevents any major spills on the floor from the back of this transmission, even though the transmission's leaking literally everywhere else. Got tight. I'm going to cut the exhaust off, get a jack underneath the back of this transmission, and take the cross member out. Well, update. Cross member is loose. Exhaust cut. I think I'm ready for motor mounts and getting the engine hoist over here and yank this puppy out. Alright, I got my engine stand hooked up. I got the plate on the carburetor. Got everything underneath it done except the motor mounts. Let me knock out those motor mounts and then we will get to pulling the motor. Well, I have got the motor mounts out and I think I am ready to pull the motor. I'm probably forgetting something or three, but let's see how it goes. Come on, baby. Oh, up easy. Yeah, come out of there. Yeah, come out. Come out of there. Yeah. Let's go find your new home. You want a new home. Clean this motor hole. Got the wire harness hooked on the back here. Oh, I never unhooked the alternator. Oh, there's something I forgot to do. Unhook the alternator. Come on. Unplug. Okay. Unplugged. Some 6" right here. Twist the main wire off. Oh, wire twist it. It ain't gonna come. Oh God. Well, second thought on that wire. I was going to forget something. And the alternator. Just jump wires out of the way. Whoopsie. Alright. What am I catching on here? Nothing? Exhaust is hitting. It's almost clear. Don't smash the distributor. Oh hell. A million miles away. Come up. My transmission lines are coming up with it. There we go. Oh shoot. Wire for the starter. I just ran quickly through there. Happy cable. And it ran through underneath this motor mount. Toss it on top of the motor. Alright. Looking good. Got the wires hooked on the dipstick tube. Come on, clear. Clear. Well, didn't run that fan. I'm not going to run that fan anyways. That sounded good. What are we catching on here? Oh, throttle cable's caught. I unhooked it, but didn't get it out of the way. Barely caught. The hell's the cover? Go back down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bingo. I got it wedged. I got an unwedging device right here. Unwedged. Our steering line leaking. And house looking good back here. Spark plug wires catching. This truck was shot. Alright, well, I think we're good. We're gonna have this out in just a few seconds. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Down just a little bit. Transmission's catching. Okay. This direction, come on. Come on. Big old crank. It's caught. Oh, my glove ripped. Transmission fluid is going everywhere. See if I can catch some of it. Just gonna add to the mess. Just add to the mess. Alright. We'll let that drain for a second. I'm just gonna have it strung out everywhere. Dang. My YouTube glove idea did not work. It caught the firewall and just ripped it. You can come take a look if you want. Foreign transmission. Just barely caught the firewall there at the end. But puppy is almost out. Let that drain for a little while. And I will continue pulling when it gets done draining. Well, I lost patience on letting it drain, so I just want to get this puppy out of here. I already got a giant mess all underneath this truck. A giant mess where I'm standing. We'll just... I'll just continue with the giant mess. That seems to be the trend. Funny. It's leaking antifreeze everywhere. That is funny. Never made this big of a mess ever. My life. Well, that'll do it for the first episode of Broken Budget Garage. Maybe next week we will get this motor and transmission put in the S10 frame and the 41 body set down and hopefully bolted on. But I got a lot of cleanup work I got to get done here. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.